Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Becker, bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to today, January 28th. It is Monday. Our Monday. Middle of the week Monday.
I was going to say.
It's a Wednesday, but it is a
Someone's
Monday.
been stuck in their house for too many days.
I'm telling you, they got this one right. Normally you say, hey, oh yeah, storm of the century, 24 inches, whatever. And then it's like 12, 10, 6. This was all of that.
They said 18, and it was 18.
It was 18 inch. There was plenty of snow in that driveway.
Oh, yeah.
And again, normally when you get into the car and you can count the temperature on one hand, you're like, that's cool. Today was one finger. It was just a 1. That's all it was on in my car.
Oh, when I hit Beacon Falls, it was -7. Am I?
-7. I said, I don't know how the cars calculate the temperature or whatever, but yeah, I had one. I don't know what it is out now, but I'm assuming in Celsius it would be even more impressive, colder.
Yeah.
I probably should know Celsius just for our Canadian fans.
0 is freezing. So
Zero is freezing. That's
zero
what I'm
is
saying.
32.
-32, right? At least. Yeah.
So it's negative. Yeah. A lot.
But what's nice about that, when you have a storm that comes in like that, the snow's a little lighter. So I was able to shovel a little bit more, get the snow out of the way. Did you get all your shoveling done?
Oh, yeah.
Cars cleaned off?
Yeah, mostly.
And now you have sidewalks. I don't have sidewalks in my neighborhood, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, no, we have to worry about that.
You got them all clean, right?
I got all of mine. One of my neighbors did not get theirs until yesterday, which is it's within the 24-hour period because it just keeps randomly snowing.
But you have kids that were going back to school or whatnot. Do they use the sidewalk?
The part that they could, and then the other part they just kind of walk through the street.
Yeah, we had, there's several, I don't think that did it, because this morning there were kids just walking in the street because the plows had gotten so close to the sidewalk. Good on them. But they made such huge piles on the sidewalk, like to cut through it, just like cutting through a mountain. So some people actually did it, but like when you're on the sidewalk, it's like head high. Like you can look out just over the top of it.
I had to dig
it's like a canyon.
I had to dig my mailbox out.
Because it was missing.
It was missing.
Yeah.
So yeah, same exact thing. Because when the plows come, they do the other side of the street, then they do mine. So it's like 1.5 of like the street like pushed into mine. So I actually had to dig down and find my mailbox.
Yeah, no, that's a lot that's going on. But yeah, that's what I saw. I saw some kids just like walking on the street trying to catch the bus or whatnot. And the buses it's tight when you're passing a bus. If it's coming at you, there's not a lot. I don't know what it is like in Hamden, but our streets seem a lot smaller. They were never that wide to begin with, but now they're a little tighter too.
It's a snowstorm. The streets are always smaller. I mean, I think there's still foot and a half of road to my curb that I had to dig out. So
yeah, and I don't know how they're doing it, but these snowstorms are showing up on every weekend. Looks like it might be another one this weekend.
Another big one this weekend.
So we'll see how that goes because there's really no place left to put it in. I have one of those pole lights out in the front, carriage lights, and the snow is about at least halfway, maybe a little bit higher than that, where we've been throwing all the snow on that side of the driveway. So
nice.
I don't know where we'll put the rest of it if it comes in. It's kind of reminding me of 2015. 2015? Yeah. Maybe this is one of those.
That's what the weatherman said the other day. The setup here with the brutal late January leads to a even worse February.
Nice.
So we're going to be in this kind of for a 6-week pattern.
Great.
I was telling the small ones I live with, I'm like, this is the most snow they've ever seen in their lives.
Oh yeah, wow. I would imagine that's right.
Because they were all born after 2015.
Wow, I was thinking where this one would stack up in the list. I know it made top 10.
This is number 1 for them.
For them, yes. But for me, I'm like top 10. It's close to top 5 for the amount of snowfall in a single day.
feeling five-ish, top five-ish.
It's very close. Because I remember looking out the window one day in the morning and going, oh, it's not too bad. And then, I don't know, I walked by another window like 20 minutes later and like entire yard was covered.
Yeah.
And then just an hour later, like you could see that going, oh, this isn't going so well.
Yeah.
It came down in a hurry.
I like it. It started Sunday morning and then it ended Monday night. It was just basically either continuous or on and off. It was insane. Like I don't remember it snowing that long.
And it continued.
That was cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Our snow band was finished around, I think, on Sunday night. I'd gone out late, like 8 or 9 to shovel because I didn't want to get up early and shovel. So I went out just to make sure. And there was more snow on the car. It was like you had to start all over again. So, but not as bad. Did you do the double snow or did you wait till it all ended and then went out?
No, I went out because I was annoyed by the Patriot game. So Tuesday at
I'm assuming we're going to talk about that.
I went out and did the snow, and then I went out and did a little cleanup on Monday morning.
So it looks great around here, though. Everybody got a lot of the snow pushed up out of the way. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes and see where we put it when it shows up again on this weekend. Lots going on this weekend. Today is a day. So we had an AB day that we're off, but we're right back with AB right now on a Wednesday. So the schedule that you're going to get on Monday is exactly what you're going to get on Wednesday. So just remember that those days are not going to be repeated. They're just started right now. So and if you left your Chromebook in the car, it probably just shattered. Now, so I'm assuming. And course registration is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been talking about that for a while, but it is on its way. It will be here. Getting ready for what you're going to do next year. All right, Pom Pom Poll of the Week. Let's get back into it. You only have 3 days to vote, so make sure you get to vote. And this one's a good one. Would you rather have coffee or refresher smoothies?
Coffee.
Hot or iced coffee or refresher / smoothies? There's a lot of choices in the two choices.
Hot coffee.
I'm a hot coffee. Coffee.
I mean, obviously everything depends, but I guess all things being regular, a good smoothie hits the spot.
It does.
So it is a nice hot coffee.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All things being relative.
Yeah, but I do like a nice coffee. Even everywhere you go, coffee for me means hot. But they always go to Dunkin' Donuts and they go, "Would you like that hot?" Yeah. Would you ask me what do you like it iced?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You brewed it in a pot. It's already hot.
Sure.
You're changing its temperature.
Right. But I guess it depends on when you're asking, right? If you're asking this past weekend.
Yes.
If you're asking in the summer, though, right?
Still hot.
Still hot. Equalize body temperature in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot liquids would make you feel like cooler because you're making your body hotter. So it's you're matching the outside.
98 degrees
I don't
outside.
know if there's science. I don't know if that's science, but it feels right. February 3rd, we have a Make a Difference at Jersey Mike's. Support Woodlands National Honor Society. February 3rd, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you order something from Jersey Mike's, you're going to get 20% donated to the WRHS National Honor Society. Just mention that at the register when you're there, that you're on the behalf of the fundraiser, and they'll include it in the order. And that location is in Cheshire, Connecticut. The fundraiser is in Cheshire, Connecticut. Luckily, I pointed that out because you would go to Oxford and they would look at you oddly. So Cheshire on that side. So Prospect.
I'm sure they would still take your money.
Well, yeah, because I'm still going to eat the sub. So, all right. If you're looking for Worldwide Best Buddies, they still need help for those blessing bags. Look online. There's a QR code to let you know what you're looking for. And if you haven't checked out a book yet, go to the Media Center and check out a book and see what's there. And congratulations to M. Sarakowska that earned 2 silver keys in the Scholastic Art Award. And you can see some of that artwork on the slideshow as well. Don't forget, the course registration is up. There's a bunch in the slideshows you can take a look at, ones that you're interested in. Don't forget to bring your Chromebook home every night. Charge it every night. Listen to us every morning. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and other places. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines,
It's you.
over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning, Cup Top Story Saturday. First up, a month-old but until now overly overlooked study recently featured in Wired claims to mathematically prove that LLMs are incapable of carrying out computational and agentic tasks beyond a certain complexity. That level of complexity being crucially pretty darn low.
Sounds how my wife would describe my.
Good to hear.
Me too. Yeah, you can do some tasks, but not really complex tasks. And
so the paper, which has not been peer reviewed, goes on to basically say that AI is not going to do everything that we're promising it's going to do. That it is actually incapable of, within 10 years, replacing all of humanity. That it's just it's mathematically it's just not there.
Got the opposite of the Elon Musk.
That sounds like it was written by AI. Yeah. Don't worry, we're not going to take over.
We can't really think.
You can't really think. Yeah.
They go on to argue that you should ignore the rhetoric the tech CEOs are spewing on stage, and OpenAI scientists admit that AI hallucinations, in which LLMs confidently make up facts, were still a pervasive problem, even in increasingly advanced systems. That model accuracy would never reach 100%.
Well, there's one thing I can't agree with, and that is ignoring tech CEOs. So
yeah,
I'm bored with that one.
I get behind that.
Yep. It goes on, and it basically the article about the study goes on to talk about how basically this is, for those who remember the .com bubble, they're predicting that the AI is the .com bubble, where everyone's going to make a lot of money. If you get out at the right time, you will keep your money. If you don't get out at the right time, you will
Pets.com.
You'll be Pets.com.
And the end of that letter, it said, "Sincerely yours, Skynet."
It's some weird sponsor program.
And if you know, you know.
Yeah. Metal detectors. Using metal detectors in the woods, a man accidentally discovered one of the largest Roman treasures ever found in Germany.
Woohoo! Wow.
Casual walk in a German forest led to the accidental unearthing. Private metal detector. Searching in a forest near Borsum, Lower Saxony, uncovered one of the most significant Roman-era hoards found in Germany. Discovery made without a permit and not immediately reported has triggered regulatory scrutiny, prompted a full archaeological investigation by state authorities.
So it doesn't sound that accidental. It sounds like he was looking for something in the area, found it, and went, shh.
Yeah.
Be very, very quiet.
The hoard consists of 450 silver coins, a
Rabbit hunting.
gold coin,
Well
a gold ring, and several silver bars. It's all from the early Imperial Roman period, when Rome's northern frontier was defined by fluctuating control and frequent conflict between Roman forces and Germanic tribal coalitions.
So their bank was like a hole in the ground, or was this like an place where they stored it and it just rotted over time, and that's where it was?
It looked like it was buried with the intent to come back. Perhaps like they were fleeing or they were moving, and they're like, "Hey, I'll come back and get this." And
so doesn't that go by finders keepers?
No.
That's not a rule.
No.
I thought. Come on.
No.
Finders, keepers, losers,
you would think, but I think
weepers.
Germany's probably got a couple of rules about that stuff.
Even in the United States, if you discover certain things in the ground, if you don't report them to your state archaeologist soon enough, you face financial penalties.
Wow.
So if you find certain cool artifacts in the ground and you're all like, "Ooh, eBay," you get in trouble.
All right. I did not know. I don't know the second line of finders, of keepers, losers, weepers. Is there another part to it, or is that it?
No, you just weep.
We're just done at that point.
All right.
Two more quick stories for you. Amazon is cutting 16,000 jobs globally to undo its pandemic era hiring, and also because of a push to use more AI.
Yeah, sounds good.
And last but not least, to steal some news from Mr. Decker over there.
Theft, finders, keepers.
The breaking news overnight: the Jets have been rejected by John Gruden. They had reached out trying to get John Gruden to join Aaron Glenn's staff in an undisclosed position.
Even Gruden doesn't want a part of the Jets. That's
I think he also has a lawsuit against the NFL, so that may be part of it.
I prefer the story that even John Gruden's willing to ignore the Jets.
Fair enough.
And that's the news with Tomlin.
And the Browns.
We're the Cleveland Browns. Over to the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot of the buzzer. Strike, free, call. What a catch. Touchdown. Time now for sports with Decker.
Hey, so we've been out of school for a couple of days. Not a lot of sports going on Monday or Tuesday or
everything got
Sunday.
canceled, right?
Yeah, everything's been canceled for a while.
Like that,
so
That's what you can run.
not a lot of stuff to report. We do have some action tonight. Girls basketball will be at Ansonia, a nice in-division rival there. Wrestling is on the road again. We're trying to get Logan in here, but guess he likes to sleep late. But wrestling is on the road at Brantford. And that brings me to today's mascot question of the day. What is the mascot of Brantford High School? The high school of Brantford.
I know I should just say
BHS.
The Bearcats.
Ooh, that is a good guess, but incorrect.
Brantford.
I
guess that's my guess, but the Eagles.
I'm going to go Falcons.
Ooh, it is the Brantford Hornets.
Hornets. A lot of insects.
Oh, yeah, a lot of insects in Connecticut. Yeah, that is correct. The Brantford Hornets, will be hosting the wrestling match.
That puts us at loss.
Yeah, your guys are finally in the negative there. 130 to me, 29 for you.
We did great in the NVL. And
I think you have a shot tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's a good get even. Get right.
Do you want to hint at who it might be?
Yeah, I do not. We do have some other sports news in college basketball. I watched the UConn men.
I'm noticing the tie.
Yeah. I had to make sure that they won before I wore my tie. Planned it out beforehand. Then I was like, I think they're about to lose this game. But no, they did come back and win by 6 against Providence Friars.
Told you. It's always Providence.
It is always. But you know what, though? UConn's been playing not good for a while now.
Yeah, but listen, Friars are not really known for being aggressive or violent. So you guys have
That's true. That's true. They almost lost to Georgetown. They almost lost to Seton Hall.
They did.
They almost lost to Providence before that. So they're due for a loss with some of these poor performances.
But almost
recently.
Is not a loss.
Almost is not a loss.
Yeah,
that is true.
Just saying.
That is true. So we should have more stuff to report tomorrow. But as of now, that's all I got.
And that's the sports with Decker.
You don't want to talk about New England?
I do not.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
New England's back in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, it's the
congrats to you, Patriot fans.
2014 rematch. Is it 14?
Yeah, I don't know, but I heard Robert Kraft. This is his 11th trip to the Super Bowl. He's only owned the team for 33 years.
That's not bad.
So, annoying growing up in Connecticut. When I was growing up in Connecticut, when I was young, there was no Patriot fans at all.
Hey.
Now there's Patriot fans all over the place.
Yeah.
So
listen, I grew up a Packer fan. I know the pain.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Connecticut was like Cowboys, some Giants, Jets, some Steelers, one or two weird Dolphin fans. Yeah. No Patriot fans at all.
A lot of Giant fans.
A lot of Giant Jets. Yeah, for sure.
And we almost had them in Hartford.
Yeah.
Never. It was never really going to happen, but
let me dream.
You could
have dreamed.
We had a football team in the 1930s. That's the closest you'll get.
Yeah. Well, the Giants were at Yale Bowl for 3 years in the 70s.
I remember some of the 70s.
No, you weren't.
I was just a rug rat.
My dad was running around there. But that's it. Yeah, congrats to it. And they'll be playing the Seahawks. So,
in LA, right?
San Fran. No, that's the bell.
And that's the bell. And that's our show. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget about half of the show. He's Tomlin. He's Decker. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning it's 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.